market today if you can find it. But the good news is you're shopping with us, so you don't have to worry about having to spend tons of money on a gemstone like this. So I'm really excited to be able to do something as exclusive. I think in the past I've done rubellite, I've done tanzanite, but I'm trying to think, have I done morganite? I don't think I've done all morganite. No, like an entire show. So this is a show where we're featuring what's called Turkish diaspora. Okay, found only one place in the world, which is the Anatolia Mountains in Turkey. And it's actually, they have different trademark names for this gemstone. They call it zoltanite in some cases. Sometimes they call it Turkish diaspora. That's exactly what it is. It's found in a very kind of rural place in Turkey. And it's a natural color change gem that has the ability to change color, not with any kind of special lighting, but as you're out and about, this gemstone goes from almost like a ginger ale green to like a reddish purple, which is pretty special when it comes to gemstones in general. So when you think about gems, there are very few what they call phenomenons in the world of gems. Phenomenons are characteristics in that gemstone that make it so, right? A phenomenon. So another type of phenomenon would be something like a star ruby or a star sapphire or a star diopside with the asterism. You know how you have the 4-rayed star, sometimes you have the 6-rayed star, sometimes you even see a 12-rayed star depending on the actual material itself. And then you also have something called chatoyancy that you see in like labradorite or moonstone, that internal glow that you get from the gemstone itself is due to the characteristic, due to the natural inclusions that break up the light. So there are very few phenomenons in the world. I happen to have one of them today, which I'm pretty excited about, known as Turkizite. So if you, again, are watching during the live stream, in the comment section, if you have any questions about any of these items, please make sure you let me know. The sooner the better. That way when the questions come through, I'm able to answer them before I move on to the next item. Every single one of these is Turkish diaspora. So we're going to feature lots of different style rings. We've got some pendants here in the back. We have 3 pairs of earrings. So this show is going to be jam-packed. I'm excited because hopefully you'll be able to build upon your collection. I want you, by the time this show is over, which is only 2 hours, it's going to go by pretty quickly, I want you to be able to pick up either, for sure a ring that has Turkizite in the setting, because we're going to save you thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars I'm going to save you on Turkizite. But also I want you to get a matching pair of earrings or even a nice pendant to go with it, depending on what you like to wear when you're accessorizing. Okay? So, you ready to get the party started? Yay! So we have several Luxotto pieces. The good news is with Turkizite, you would imagine that we'd only put it in our gold or platinum settings. But because we're a manufacturer and have been for 40 years plus, we want to bring you variety. We understand how special precious metal is, your 925 sterling silver. So if it's done right, you can have your pieces forever. If you take good care of it, it'll take good care of you. And what I mean by that, I always tell people, just like pearls, there's certain gemstones that we talk about, taking really good care of. I'm one of these people that feel like you should take care of all of your gemstones, even your costume jewelry pieces that might be chroma or resin or glass or crystals, even when they're set in mystery metal. If it's the last thing that you put on and the first thing that you take off, it works out beautifully. Okay, so for instance, as I was getting ready today, I did not put any earrings, any of my jewelry on until I was done putting, lotion on, hairspray, deodorant. I did my hair, I did my makeup, I put my earrings on. So everything was on last after I put all the chemicals that you would, have your jewelry or gemstones encounter. So, so let's just say after you get home from being out and about with your accessories on, I always take off all of my accessories before I get undressed or changed out and get super comfortable. So let it be the last thing that you put on and the first thing that you take off when you walk back into the door. The better you get at doing that, the longer your pieces will last you. I promise you that. But either way, we are going to feature the DeJoy collection. So if you haven't been introduced to our DeJoy collection, DeJoy, it's basically a way for us to bring you joy in a very affordable way. The metal that's being used in our DeJoy is 925 sterling silver. We leave out the nickel because we understand that nickel can cause certain reactions or for people to have certain reactions on their skin. So we want to make sure we leave out all the things that we know during the manufacturing process as we become bigger and better as an entity. We're one of the world's largest manufacturers. Okay, so in the world, you have several different manufacturers. We're one of the largest in the world. Okay, when it comes to top 10, Shop LC is going to be on that list. And so prior to us becoming this home shopping network in 2007, we have been manufacturing jewelry for retail stores, brick and mortar stores, home shopping networks, anyone that offers you deals on jewelry. We're the manufacturer. We bring in different styles, different designs. We offer them to those, jewelers, and then they pick out what they want and carry that in stock. Does that make sense? So you're literally shopping directly with the manufacturer. Okay, so let's go. We're going to do Luxotto first. We're going to kick it off with a 10K yellow gold piece that I promise you is going to be such a big deal in your jewelry box collection. Why is it a big deal? It is going to be in gold. Luxotto is in-house, exclusive, right? So anything that is Luxotto, remember we talked about DeJoy just a few minutes ago. DeJoy is silver. So when you see DeJoy, you're always going to have silver. Whether or not we decide to do overlay with 18K or 14K, that's up to the artisans and the design team behind the scenes. Sometimes we do 10K, sometimes we do 14K. In the Luxotto, in the DeJoy, we also do 14K and 18K, but that's going to be overlay, right, over top of sterling silver. This is gold. So with our collections that are in gold or platinum, we send you a certificate of authenticity. It's got all the information, all the stats about each of the pieces that you buy through us here at Shop LC. It's great for resale purposes. It's great for just knowing what you're getting. So this is a card that you keep if you're going to resell. We've got a lot of resellers that join us on a regular basis because of how good the price points are. You all go absolutely bananas. Now, during the live stream, as I present these pieces, let me get started. Keep in mind you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. 30-day money-back guarantee, so it's risk-free. And you also have the budget payment option as well as a 25% discount. So we offer you a 25% coupon code in order for you to take advantage of that. When you're checking out, you can actually call our personal shopper team that's in charge of this kind of live stream show. They have a list of all the items that we air during the live stream, or you can check out on our website, however you like to do it. If you're checking out by yourself, I want to remind you that you can use the coupon code LIVE25, LIVE25. Live25 is going to get you access to, that backdoor discount that you may not necessarily see when you're looking at the piece right now. So this piece is listed at $1,869.99. $1,869.99, which is a steal. And please don't go anywhere. If you are, hi Antonio, good to see you. If you are shopping for somebody else, if you're looking for something special for your sweetie pie, I've got all different price points with this particular gemstone in this setting. So do not move a muscle. Okay, give me a couple of minutes to get through this item and the matching pendant. And then I'm going to go down in price. Okay, I'm going to hit you with the DeJoy piece. And that DeJoy piece is going to be under the $250 price point. You're still getting that natural color change Turkish diaspora, which is also known as Turkizite, also known as Zoltanite. Okay, so this one here is a beautiful 10K yellow gold AAA grade. It's a 2.9 carat. And $1,869 is the listed price, but remember, you have the 25% discount. So that takes you down to $1,402 for the 10K yellow gold with diamonds. The thing that I love about this kickoff piece is not only is it in gold, but I want you to keep in mind that our Luxotto pieces are going to have diamonds. So these diamonds are actually princess cut. Each of these diamonds are channel set. And look how pretty that gemstone is. Isn't that beautiful? This gem is one of the prettiest in the market today. And again, one of the most expensive gems. See, here at Shop LC, I feel like we feature a lot of these higher end, very exclusive gemstones that you would otherwise spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 plus on. Not the case. So in 10K yellow gold, you have the gram weight's going to be 3.29 grams. The diamond carat weight here, we'll give you some breakdown in just a moment, but we've got all sizes on this one. This is a newer design where we feature size 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, all the way up to sizes 12, which is really great for a lot of you shoppers. See, being the manufacturer, you can kind of narrow it down to the closest thing to your size. And gentlemen, if you are shopping for your loved one, 30-day money-back guarantee, 5-month payment plan option, no credit check, no interest payments, and you have the 25% discount during the live stream. So anything that we featured during this live stream today, whatever the price is that you see on our website. So when you're on TikTok, you're going to click the link tree above. You're going to look for the live streaming tab, and then you're going to hit the shop all button. It's going to open everything up. If you're on Facebook or Instagram, in the comments section, you're going to put the word shop and the number 1. That's where we start. And I have, let me see here, I have 19 items that are listed in the live stream. So as we continue to move, you'll just go shop 2, shop 3, shop 4. And every time you put it in the comments section, you hit the send button. That link is going to pop up. You'll be able to click on that item and see more details. The best way, in my opinion, to shop with us, though, is through our website. So as you're watching on these live streams, we appreciate you joining us. I'm glad that you're a part of the Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, live streams, because you get notified when we go live. But if you're on your cell phone, on your tablet, or even, just have access to online in general, you go to shoplc.com. Hit the live streaming tab. I'm going to come up. Whatever show's happening live will come up. And you have access to every single item instead of you having to wait for me to go through each one. So you can look ahead, and then like Antonio or anybody else watching, you have the option of reaching out to me and saying, hey, Jess, I see that you have a cute pair of earrings. Can you bring those forward? Or, Jessica, I see that, I'm looking for the matching pendant. There's one specifically I want to see real quick. Can you bring it forward? And I'll be more than happy to do that for you. DJ, do we have the AC going?
Yeah, it should be going.
Okay. So this one has 1/4 of a carat of diamonds. This center gem is a 9x7 millimeter. It's actually over 2.5 carat Turkizite. So Turkizite, as I mentioned, is a phenomenon in the world of gemstones. Why is it a phenomenon? Because it's a natural color change gem. So all that's happening is the different type of lighting that you get around, whether it's natural daylight, indoor, incandescent light, artificial light, whatever type of light. What the light does is it alters the color of the gemstone because of its very unique characteristic. The chemical composition of that gemstone, when it was discovered, they found that, this is another color change gem, very much like alexandrite. So alexandrite is a gem that's been around since the 1800s. It was discovered in the Ural Mountains of Russia, named after the Tsar, the great Alexander the Great. But the Turkizite was discovered in 2007. So this is more of a new gemstone that was discovered with the natural color change property that you would imagine alexandrite has, but with a little more color change and a little more crystallization. So you're going to find that in the next few years, this gem, which I've already experienced, will continue to go up. And this is a beauty. Gentlemen, if you don't have Turkizite in your collection, let me see if I have any men's pieces. I do. Antonio, you might be interested in this one. I've got a men's piece that will also feature Turkizite. So most of these are ladies' pieces, but I do have a gents piece that's going to be coming up. If you want to see it, let me know. I'll move it forward so you have a chance to see it. So yeah, this one is listed at $1,869, 186,999 minus the 25%. So that's at $1,402 with the discount. You also have that 5-month payment plan. So let me give you what you'll pay per month if you decide to use budget pay, which everybody qualifies for. There is no credit check on budget pay. You're going to pay $280.50 per month with a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you love your pieces in gold, if you're a big fan of more modern designs, this is going to be your radiant cut. So that is a radiant cut. 2.27. It's just over 2 carats in the center. Any questions about this, please make sure you let me know. I'll be more than happy to assist. Remember, with your Luxotto pieces, as I mentioned, certificate of authenticity with all the stats, all the details. You have the 1/4 carat of princess cut diamonds. Those are going to be G to H in color. And you have the 2.92 carats, ladies and gentlemen, just in the gemstone, total gem weight with the gemstone and the diamonds. So 2.92 carats total weight. It's an incredible buy. It is an incredible buy. And we're just getting the party started. I mean, we've got a lot to show here. So keep in mind, if you see anything on our website that you want me to bring forward, I'll be more than happy to do so. But shop 1 is that first item we featured where you have that modern radiant cut with the princess cut diamonds in 10K yellow gold. We also have the matching pendant to go with it. Is this going to be a bundle?
Yes.
All right, so we have a bundle deal. And anytime there's a bundle deal, that simply means we're twinning right now.
Oh, yeah.
We're twinning. We're both wearing the money green today. But so with the bundle deals, our artisans, the design team, they put together these really great looking pieces that go together. And if that's the case, then you're going to save an extra 10% on the already discount price. So what do I mean by that? This one is listed. This is the exact matching piece. Why is it exact? Because you have a radiant cut. Because in the bail, you have those princess cut diamonds. It is in 10K yellow gold. You have 2 rows of princess cut diamonds. You have 6 diamonds in total. So the matching piece is going to be this beauty here that I just showed you. You put them both in your shopping cart. Each individual piece, we're going to discount 25% once you put the live 25 in the coupon section. And then you're going to bundle it. So when you put it in the shopping cart, it's going to give you an extra 10% on the total. So 25% off the ring, 25% off the pendant with chain, and then you have your extra discount with the bundle. So it's nice to be able to add things into your shopping cart that coordinate. You know they're going to match beautifully. They're matching pieces. But also with that extra discount, you're going to save even more money, which is quite nice. I love the idea of being able to save, as much as that. So the actual pendant is discounted. Instead of it being $1,869 like the ring, where it goes down to about $1,400 after the discount, the pendant is $1,669.99 minus the 25%. So you're actually going to get a deeper discount. You're at $1,252.40. $1,252.40, which is incredible. I mean, anytime you see a Turkizite natural color change Turkish diaspora, this is an incredible buy at this price point because you've got the yellow gold setting. Let me see, did I grab the certificate? I think I did. Yes. So it does come with the chain, which I'm really excited about. We've been seeing, our design team adding those chains into your purchase to make sure you guys have something to wear with it in gold. Especially with gold prices being on the rise, you would expect that chains wouldn't be included with a lot of these pendants, but they are. So here at Shop LC, we're delivering joy on so many levels. 30-day money-back guarantee. Certificate of authenticity will come with your purchase. You've got those princess cut diamonds that are lined up in the bail, just as you have in your ring. And with the extra discount, remember, bundle deals. When I tell you there's a bundle deal, you're going to put both of those items in your shopping cart. use the word LIVE and the number 25 in the coupon code section, so live25. And then with the bundle, you'll get an extra 10% off the entire package here. So 25% off the pendant, 25% off the ring. You put it in your shopping cart, you get an extra 10% off the entire purchase, or the entire bundle. So you're saving a lot of money. Saving a lot of money on these gold pieces, especially when it's a bundle. I mean, even when it just shows up as a live stream deal at the 25%, discounted price, that's always a good thing. But every now and again, there are matching pieces to go with it, and that takes you just to an entirely new level. Here's a closer look at the pendant. Remember, we talked about Turkish diaspora being a natural color change gemstone. The ability to change color is due to its chemical composition. The characteristic of this gem, there's so many different things that kind of, play into it being able to change color. You don't have to do anything special to the gemstone. When you're wearing certain colors, when you're around certain types of lighting, the gem will light up from like a reddish purple to more of a money green color, which is what you're seeing indoors here. I think I find that I see more of the green, that ginger ale color, indoors than I see the reds and the purples when you get outdoor, when you get into the natural sunlight. So oftentimes when you're somebody that looks into gemstones and kind of likes to learn about their characteristics and what makes them so special, Alexandrite, the other kind of, cousin to this gemstone, has been around for much longer than the Turkizite. But when you read up on Alexandrite, the best way to describe it, they say emerald by day, ruby by night. So, the day and the night light is what turns that gemstone different colors. But what's interesting is that Alexandrite doesn't always have that potent or strong color change that, you see as much as I've experienced in the Turkizite. And so I think Turkizite is going to be that gemstone that I feel so many people, once they get a hold of it, they go absolutely bananas because of how special, how spectacular the gem is. I'm going to just put them here since you don't have those little slots. I'll just put it right there. So yeah, you have the opportunity to get in on the gold pieces with the extra discount at 25% off. And those first two pieces are a bundle special, so you get another 10% off the bundle. Check it out. Get your questions asked. If you have any, make sure you let our customer care team know. All right, here we go. As promised, I told you I was going to go down in price. We are going down. So if you're interested in our DeJoy collection, something in 925 sterling silver that's not as expensive, I've got your back. The DeJoy collection, DeJoy. The joy of your life, the joy of your collection, right? Express yourself with some of these rare and exotic collectible gemstones, but instead of it being a bit pricier than some of the gold pieces, we put it in precious metal 925 sterling silver so you can still get your hands on the best of the best. So we are, let's see here. There we go. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe the price point I'm about to tell you. Sizes 5 through 10 are available. 5 through 10. Ready? Boom. $269.99 listed price. $269.99 listed price, but it's $202.50 with the discount. So $202.50 with the discount. You get moissanite, you get turkisite. Okay, in just a moment I'll give you the breakdown here so you know what to expect. But with this setting, what's really unique about this setting is the way that they set the moissanite on the left and the right. Those are going to be baguettes. On the top and the bottom, you're going to have round cuts. So you have completely different cuts on both sides of the actual setting. Top and bottom, left and right. Left and right will feature those baguettes that I just mentioned. The top and the bottom, here and here, you're going to have the round cuts. The center Turkizite is a 91 point. That's a 7 by 5 millimeter gemstone. Let me know if you have any questions about these pieces, okay? I don't want you to miss out. So 25% discount comes from the Live 25 coupon code that you'll use in the coupon section. And then obviously you have the budget payment option available to you too. If you're interested in making payments, no credit check, no interest, just use the 5-month payment plan. It's worth it. Let me divide it by 5. You're only going to have to spend $40.50 today if you use budget pay. It's available. We're not going to, twist your arm to use it. You can either make the full payment or you can use the budget pay. But you have that 30-day money-back guarantee available to you, which is incredible. It's crazy. Nobody in the jewelry industry, at least in my opinion, is going to offer you the type of deal that we are. I mean, this type of deal is where, you have the chance to take advantage of Turkizite, natural color change, Turkish diaspora, and the Turkizite all by itself, ladies and gentlemen, is nearly a carat. You have different cuts of moissanite. The taper baguette, there are 8. And then you have your round cuts. You have 6 of them. So this piece out the door, if you use budget pay, is only going to cost you $40.50 per month. $40.50 per month, which I would highly recommend you take advantage of. Why not? It's there. It's available. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so it's risk-free. And you finally have a chance to experience one of the more expensive gemstones in the market today, again, if you can find it. Okay? So I'm going to keep moving. $269.99 on that DeJoy piece. Huge fan of that one. See if, the next one. The next one is going to be that Jen's piece. Ooh, it's on sale. So ladies, if you're looking for something special for your sweetie pie, I've got your back right now. I need your attention. We've got a DeJoy piece for your guy, for your sweetie. Maybe it's for your brother. Could be for your dad, whoever. It's a 2-carat fleur-de-lis style. Represents royalty. It's an 18K vermeil yellow over sterling. This is our men's piece. We no longer have it in sizes 9, 10, and 11, but we do have it left in stock in sizes 12 and 13. I know that's a bit larger, but it is what it is. I wanted to feature it during this show because a lot of guys show up to, look for men's pieces with these gemstones in this setting. It's not just about the ladies. So with the discount, we're talking $339.99 minus the 25%. So $339.99 minus 25%. So you're at $254.99. Boom. Very masculine. You've got that radiant cut center stone. Surrounding it, moissanite. It's done in 18K vermeil yellow over sterling, which is special. And it's simple. With gentlemen, you don't necessarily want anything frilly or feminine. Depends on the guy, but in this case, 5-star rated, masculine, handsome piece of jewelry. You've got the right amount of carat weight and just the right design for him. Low profile setting. You don't have a lot of prongs that are involved. And that radiant cut. So when you see a radiant cut, they usually you're going to have those corners clipped, but you also have the additional facets here in the middle of this gemstone. It's almost like an X design in the middle. And that's because of the additional facets. This color change beauty is a must-have in your collection, gentlemen. If you don't have one of these, I'm here for it. This is the reason why, I'm bringing this today, so you guys have a chance to take advantage of something really special. Because we don't have very many designs when it comes to men's pieces. You see more ladies' designs anywhere that you shop. It's not just Shop LC. The what is it? The consensus or is it census? Consensus. I always forget which one it is. You know what? I'm looking it up. Either way, the word is out, and obviously more ladies want jewelry pieces rather than the guys. The guys, yeah, the rocket chain. but you got a lot more ladies wanting to wear rings. Hold on. Now I'm like, consensus. I was right. So it's that widespread agreement amongst a group of people. Consensus. Yes. So, after doing a lot of research, throughout the years, you find that more ladies are going to rock jewelry. More ladies are going to wear rings than men, and that's one of the reasons why artisans always focus on the ladies. But look at that detail on the back. Look at the extra gold work that you see on the back. That's going to be $18K. Vermeil yellow over sterling. And 5-star rated. Let's bring some of those up if you don't mind. We've got 5 reviews. 5 reviews on this one. And Sarah says, the Turkizite gem in bold, clean design is great. The gem absolutely changes color with the different lighting. Best purchase. That's from Sarah. And so we do have a lot of ladies that are buying this design too. Neutral. Norberto says, elegant ring. The ring is super elegant looking. I had a smaller version of it, but this will now become my favorite Turkizite ring to wear. That's from Norberto. Another one, the color change gem is fabulous. Wonderful setting for a man's style ring. Perfect for Father's Day. That went to a dad this Father's Day, which is nice. And then lastly, Richard and Howard. Howard says, very, very nice. Looks and price. And then Richard says, love it. 5-star. So, simple, clean design. And definitely affordable. So we talked about it being listed at $339.99. If you're just now joining us, boom. Beautifully cut, perfectly set. Let me give you the millimeter size of the octagon in the center. That gemstone is going to be the 8x6 millimeter. It's a 1.82 carat, so it's nearly a 2 carat all by itself. And then you have the 26 additional gems, which are moissanite. 18 points of moissanite. Remember, moissanite is an earth, it's a naturally earth-mined gemstone. It's known as silicon carbide. Moissanite had to be recreated in the lab because when you find it in the ground, silicon carbide pieces are not large enough to be cut, faceted, and set into jewelry. So Henry Moissan, who first discovered the Turkizite, the moissanite rather. I always ites. The moissanite spent his entire, pretty much the entire last half of his life trying to figure out how he can recreate moissanite in the lab to provide us with the same chemical makeup. Because remember, with lab created versus simulated, a simulant is just going to have the same optical property. A lab created is going to have the same optical, physical, chemical, all the same properties. So it's basically the identical twin to its natural counterpart. So when you buy moissanite in the market today, moissanite is lab grown, but moissanite is obviously one of the most popular, sparkly gemstones out there. When you walk into a jewelry store, you're more than likely going to find earth mine diamonds, lab grown diamonds, and moissanite. Those are the top 3 selling bridal gemstones in the world right now. So a lot of people are really kind of gravitating towards the moissanite because it can be a more affordable alternative to diamonds, but yet it has more brilliance, more scintillation, more bling than an actual diamond is, or does. That's the reason why Henry Moissan spent his entire rest of his life, trying to come up with a way to bring it to the market, because he knew how beautiful the silicon carbide crystal is and was, and he made it his mission to ensure that it's available. Fast forward to today, one of the hottest gemstones in jewelry stores right now is moissanite. So just a heads up on that. You'll see a lot of moissanite here at Shop LC. We use it often, and we make it affordable. Even though moissanite is made in the lab, you will find that moissanite is pricey. It's expensive. So no matter what, you're going to end up spending much more, way more money somewhere else, unless, of course, you shop with us here and we're able to provide you with the best of both worlds, rare and exotic collectible gems with the silicone carbide, aka moissanite, which is in this setting perfectly done. All right? So for the guys out there that wanted something special, 5-star rated, it is listed at $339. You get the 25% discount. You also have the 5-month payment plan. So from $339.99, you're down to the $254.99. Divide that by 5, and you've got a $50.99 payment plan. Round up $51 today. If you check out on our website, you get free shipping and handling, through the live stream, so you're not going to have to pay for shipping. And if you're watching and you're thinking, oh, I want to send this to my dad, or I'd like to send one of these nice rings to my brother, or it could be for your son, keep in mind we do build to, ship to, so we can bill you and we can ship to anybody you'd like. If you're interested, just all you have to do is update the address or the shipping address rather than the billing address, so we can bill you and then we can ship to whoever in the country. So that's always a nice option. Okay? All right. Next. What do we have coming up next, DJ?
Some earrings.
Got a pair of earrings. So we're alternating here, ladies and gentlemen, with different pieces that will go beautifully together. Alternating. I feel like it's super important for you to have, options, especially if you shop with us on a regular basis, and maybe you have a ring already in your collection, you need a pair of earrings. These are beautiful. Okay. As much as I want to crunch on those pretzels, DJ, it just won't be appropriate on the live stream, will it? All right, so next, we have a pair of Luxotto AAA grade 10K yellow gold studs. These studs are amazing.
And we have both the cushion and the octagon.
Oh, good. So octagon cut and cushion cut. So the octagon are going to be more squared, and the cushion have a little more round finish to them. Similar, but different. Once you get them home, you'll see exactly what we're talking about here. If you know your cuts, then you're well aware of, the cushion cut, still a rectangular shape, but on the corner it's round. And then the octagon is going to be well defined. You also have the additional facets in the middle. So this is going to be your cushion cut. These are your cushions. But you also have, again, the octagon. If you wanted a little more definition in the cut of the gemstone and a few more facets in the middle, you're going to go with the octagon. But take a peek at both pair on the website so you have a chance to see the difference between the two. I think they did a really great job at, making sure you see the actual cut here. Woohoo! Okay, 5-star rated too. A lot of people raving about this particular cut. Here is, let me see which one this one is. Yes, I have the cushion cut on. So this is going to be your cushion. And they're going to be similar. I mean, when you see them through the camera, obviously with these live streams, you don't see as much as you would in person, the additional facets. Once you get them home, you'll see the difference between the two. Can you put the radiant, or the octagon rather, up on screen? So these are the cushion, which are behind me now in the picture. That's going to be your cushion. You see how much real estate? I mean, you get a really nice sized gemstone on this particular, cut. Sometimes with cushions, you get a modified cushion. So the cushion is actually going to be more shorter, still round on the corners. This is an elongated cushion, which is nice. And then you also have your the octagon. So again, the definition of the gemstone, you don't have the round corners, everything defined, and then the additional facets in the middle take it to an entirely new level. These are in 10K yellow gold. Carat weight here is 3.9 carats, which is, perfect. Let me give you the carat weight and the breakdown of each piece. First things first, this is the octagon. So each gem is going to be 8 by 6 millimeter. You've got 8x6 millimeter gemstones. They are studs, right? So the carat weight is going to be split between the two. So you have about 1.75 carats in each ear. 1.75 carats in each ear. But these are really nice size. I mean, it's not like you're going to wear them and they won't show up. Even if you have your hair down the way that I do today, not going to matter. You're still going to be able to see those, which is a good thing. I mean, when you're dealing with gemstones, especially rare and exotic collectible gems like Turkizite, really any gem, the larger you go, the more money you're going to pay price per carat. Now, if the carat weight is split up into smaller little gemstones, you're probably going to get a better deal, right? But when it's a single stone or a solitaire that's much larger, the carat weight is actually done in just that one stone, you're going to pay more money. So these are $799.99, but you do get the discount. 25% off. These are $599.99, and there's a 5-month payment plan attached to it. So you divide that by 5, you're now paying $119.99. Yes! $119.99. That's going to be per month, 30-day money-back guarantee. And all you have to do is choose the budget payment option in order to pay the $119. Some of you are wondering, where am I getting that number from? You said there were $599. It's a payment plan option. It's called Budget Pay. We do it in-house. It's a no-interest payment plan, no credit check. You simply break up the payments in whatever amount that we have listed there. In this case, it's a 5-month. So you're going to end up spending $119 per month, and that is it. That is all you need to spend, which is incredible. I mean, that compared to, a jewelry store that may give you a payment option, but you're more than likely going to have to run a credit check, and then you may have to pay interest. So this is that option where no credit check. You simply either want to pay it up front, 30-day money-back guarantee, or you'd rather pay the $119 per month, still getting the 30-day money-back guarantee. 25% discount, free shipping and handling. You're good to go. You're good to go. So what do you think? I mean, with 10K yellow gold, you can't go wrong, especially those of us that have sensitive skin. Many of us may not necessarily be inclined to buy silver, or some of us would be, because silver tends to be a little more affordable. If that's the case, I think we're going to feature, let me double check before I speak too soon. I know we've got some Turkizite earrings on our website that are in precious metal. So if you wanted a lower price point, I believe we have some Turkizite pieces on our website that you'd be able to take advantage of at a much lower price. But if you wanted gold, we all know that gold is pretty expensive right now. You have the option here to take advantage. So with TikTok, isn't it kind of like a game on TikTok? Don't they have, you do like gifts and like points and all that?
Yeah, they have stuff like that. I don't really know exactly how it works. They have stuff like that.
Okay. Is that on our page too, right?
Yeah, it should be.
I see La Diva Loca. Shout out to La Diva Loca. I love that because I'm fellow Latina, right? So I can relate. La Diva Loca. But thank you so much for being a part of the family. We appreciate you checking in. Really cool stuff, though, on TikTok. If you're interested, don't forget to click the link tree above if you're on TikTok so that you can get a closer look at some of these items. And I'm going to keep moving because we got a lot to show. What time is it? I got to keep track of time. So we're almost already done with the first hour. I'm going to bring in a Luxotto piece next. That's 3.55 carats. 3.55 carats in this next piece. And it is in 10K. Oh, hair is activating. Good night. So this next one is $2,529.99. I'm going to bring the price down, I promise you. We've got all different price points for you all to take advantage of. So I'm going to get back down to DJoy in 1, 2, 3 auctions. I'll move quickly here. This is a limited edition piece. It's part of our 10K collection, Luxotto. certificate of authenticity, 30-day money-back guarantee, 25% discount, and you get free shipping. So there are a lot of benefits, whether you decide to get a DeJoy piece, which is in silver, or a Luxotto piece in gold. Not going to matter. You get the same 25% discount, you get the same free shipping, and you get the same budget payment option. Sometimes it could be 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. In this case, we're going to split it up over 5 months. So you have smaller payments, a longer period of time to pay it off. All right, so where is it? Where is it? Let me find it. Here it is. I believe, yep. So as I mentioned, all of your Luxotto, this is really nice, especially for those of you that are looking for something to present to a loved one. I mean, you can't go wrong. Certificates like this could cost you money if they even make them. Here at Shop LC, because we manufacture and design in-house, we like to provide you with certificates of authenticity. They give you gram weight, they give you carat weight, they give you all the stats, all the details to your piece on the back. So in this case, you have just over 4 grams of precious metal, or excuse me, of gold rather, even better. 10K yellow gold. $2,529.99 minus the 25% discount. Yes! This one is under $2,000. Natural color change Turkish diaspora, aka Turkizite, aka Zoltanite. That is a beauty. Look at the size of that. We have it in all sizes, 5 through, I believe, 11, if I'm not mistaken. 25% discount, which puts you at $1,897. And, we go all the way up to size 11 in this one.
Yes.
With a 5-month payment plan, you're at $370. Look at how beautiful this is. When you think about different types of gemstones, I mean, the beauty of Turkizite is so lovely. It has this very kind of unique color to it. I think about like a Zinfandel, I think about wine, I think about like a liquor. I mean, that color is super unique, and it's all natural. No enhancement done to the gemstone at all. That is all natural. And look at the size of that. 3.55 carats here for $379.50 per month, times the 5 out the door with the 25% discount. Instead of you having to pay $2,529.99, you're paying $1,897.50. Let me give you the breakdown in the piece so you know what to expect. This is all 10K yellow gold, nice and heavy. We talked about gram weight being at 4 grams plus, depending on the size that you get. The actual Turkizite gemstone, natural color change Turkizite, Turkish diaspora. This is going to be a 3.18 carat center stone surrounded by diamonds. These are diamonds, okay? Your diamonds are going to be a combination of taper baguette and round cut. I mean, you have rows and rows of diamonds. It's an actual double halo, and on the outside is where your taper baguette diamonds are. 52 round cut diamonds coming in at 26 points. There's more. And then you have the 8 taper baguette diamonds that are coming in at 10 points. And that's going to be on the outside. So here you have the taper. Here you have the taper. On the top and bottom, you have the 2 rows of round cut. Beautifully done, though. I can't even believe that we're able to take the price under $2,000 for the carat weight is what gets me here. This is not just 2 carats. This is 3.55 carats of Turkizite and diamonds in 10K yellow gold. So this is one of our larger pieces. Perfect for anniversary celebrations. Perfect if you're looking for something special to propose with. I know a lot of ladies end up saying, you know what? Diamonds are not as... Listen, at the end of the day, diamonds are popular because of marketing. Diamonds are not popular because they're rare. They're not. There are a lot of different diamond mines all over the world. Okay? Turkizite is found one place in the world, much rarer than a diamond. So a lot of fashionistas recognize and realize that, and they're like, you know what? Give me something that is rare. You know, and then a lot of guys feel like, you know what? You are rare to me, so I want to present you with a gemstone that most people don't have. They don't even know it exists. So this is definitely one that you want to grab a hold of if you can. Again, 10K yellow gold setting, 4 grams plus, and that beautiful Turkizite is under $2,000. $1,897.50. We have that 5-month payment plan. If you want to get any of these pieces home, I want to kind of remind you what you get. You get a 25% discount off the regular price. Well, we have a sale price for the live stream. You get the free shipping and handling. You have the no interest, no credit check payment plan available. And then you have your 30-day money back guarantee. So all of that attached to each of your pieces, which is nice. You have some options here when you're shopping with us. So let me know if you have any questions. I will be more than happy to assist. I think we're going to go ahead and keep moving. Let's keep moving. Almost at the top of the hour here. You see, what number are we on? Shop
7.
Okay, we're close. We're halfway there. Shop 7 on this one. Where, as I mentioned, we're going to have different price points for everyone. So right now I'm going to bring in another Luxotto, but I do have some of those DeJoy pieces coming up, which are in precious metal. Price points are going to go down significantly here in just a moment. I don't want to lose you.
It says sold out on the website for this one, but
okay.
I'm going to ask them to...
Well, let's keep moving.
All right.
Yeah, let's keep moving. If it's sold out, it's sold out. Yeah, let's keep moving. So the pendant that we have coming up next is quite pretty. We know that a lot of you tune into the live streams and you look for other items that we may not necessarily air, which is the one thing that I love about a live stream. Sometimes we'll have only 1 or 2 available and we can air it on TV. Time is money, so if we only have a certain amount, we may not necessarily air it on television, but it'll still be on our website. So this is a chance for me to present it to you during the show. This one has a crown setting, and it is super unique. It features the baguette cut. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this. This is a 14K yellow gold, AAA grade Turkizite diamond ring, diamond pendant, 5-star rated. Notice how there's a crown. If I turn it to the side, you see that crown setting. Really well made here. The prongs come up all the way around that Turkizite. Doesn't come with the chain this time, but it does come with a deep discount. It is in 14K yellow gold. You have the 25% discount. So it's listed at $1,929.99 minus the 25%. Yes! We're under $1,500 on this one. Under $1,500. So you have, it's a big deal. We're talking $1,447.50 out the door with the discount. And we also have that 5-month payment plan, free shipping, and 5-star rated. We've got a 5-star rating on this one. If you shop with us on a regular basis, I would recommend that you, if you have an opportunity, make sure you put a review in there for customers to see, because we love to share some of the reviews. Let me share the one that was put in there. Here's the pendant. Now remember, no chain comes with it. I've got a chain through the bail because we wanted to show it to you properly, but no chain comes with this one. You have a 3.4 carat though total weight. So this one actually has a retail replacement card that comes with it from the AGI, so it is certified. Certain pieces here at Shop LC are certified. The certificate gives you the replacement value, and on this, we're talking $4,700. It's on the bottom here. So you get this certificate, no charge, and then you get the certificate of authenticity as well. And that's going to have all the stats, the 14K yellow gold, the 3.4 carats, all that good stuff. But yeah, this is a big deal. The one thing that I noticed about this design, I want to bring it to you from this direction so you can see it a bit closer. See if I can get, look, yeah. So in the veil, you have the diamonds, but also in the halo, you have this unique kind of baguette round cut setting. So you have a baguette, round cut, baguette, round cut, baguette, round cut, all the way around the halo, which you almost never see. It's a tough way to actually, set diamonds so closely with different cuts. But we did it. The artisan team definitely did it, and they should win an award. I mean, the artisans that are part of designing our jewelry are just amazing at what they do. So this one, free shipping with the discount, $1,929.99, $1,929.99 minus the 25%. Takes you down to $1,447. And did we hit that review? Let's share the review. Let's do it. Let's see what they said. They probably just put 1 or 2 words. It's a 5-star. Yes, it is the most beautiful. So one of our shoppers, Mirzad is actually one of our regular shoppers that hangs out with me on the TV side. Mirzad, thank you so much for that if you're watching the live stream. We appreciate it. So yeah, a lot of people, wanting to get a hold of our Turkizite collection because of how expensive, because of how fancy Turkizite is. Anywhere else you can find Turkizite gemstones like this selling for $5,000 plus. Usually much smaller gemstones, anywhere between 1 to 1.5 carats, will probably cost you about $5,000. Anything that's over that is going to be much more expensive, which is exactly what we have here. Let me give you the breakdown in the pendant and the diamonds so you know what you have here, right? Because the carat weight, the total gem weight is split up between the two. So the Turkizite all by itself is a 3.07 carat. That's a 3.07 carat. The diamonds are going to be 13 points in the round, and then you have 20 points in the baguette. Let me show that to you a bit closer here. Great opportunity for you to take advantage of something pretty sensational. I mean, this is spectacular. With the prices of Turkizite being where they're at today, now is the time to lock in these price cuts. Because we've been hearing, in the market, gold is going up, prices are going up everywhere. I mean, it is what it is. So when we're able to offer you such low prices, plus the extra discount, that 25% discount on top of it, up to you. Take advantage. Take advantage for sure. And don't forget to share this, like it, let people know about these live streams so that they can kind of come in, check it out. And then also they have a list. So the really good thing, which I like about what we do here at Shop LC, is when you go to the live streaming section on our website, shoplc.com, you can go back and watch some of these live stream shows. We have it available for 48 hours. We discount those pieces for 48 hours. But you can also just kind of go ahead of what I have during the show. Because sometimes, it's 2 hours. So I may take 3 to 5 minutes on one particular piece. And you're like, hurry up, let's go. So if that's the case, when you go to our live streaming tab on our website, you have access to every single item that I will air along with those price cuts. So you definitely want to check the website out. Hit the live streaming tab. Look ahead. If there's anything that you see, you can always let me know. Hey, Jessica, bring that forward. Let me see item this, that, this, and third. Any questions? I've got your back. Okay? All right, here we go. Moving right along. We've got a ring here, Lux Auto. I know I promised you I'm going down in price. Good night. We've got to really look at that next time so that they schedule, because you lose, our viewers are looking for gold as well as precious metal, and I just feel like Sometimes when you see these higher price points, you may disappear. It's easy to click away from a live stream. I know it is. I've been there. I've watched some of these live streams, so I know what it is to be on the other side. That's why I try to keep you engaged and entertained as much as possible. It ain't easy out here with no teleprompter, no nothing. Just the jewelry and the gemstones. All right, so coming up next, we have our 10K yellow gold 3.25 carat. This one's beautiful. Oh, me gusta. Look how pretty that is. 3.1 carat, it's called the Sunshine Ring. Set in 10K yellow gold. $1,839. You get a discount, 25% off, free shipping. You got that budget pay option. I mean, there's so many things that you're getting from us here at Shop LC. Look at this ring on the finger. Those are Paparazzi sapphires. Wow. That framing around the Turkizite is pretty perfect. I would say so. I love it. I mean, it's a matter of taste, but the contrast between the two colors. Now, sapphires come in blue, traditional blue. That's going to be your regular sapphire. That's what a lot of us are used to. But sapphires are also fancy. You've got purple, you have pink, you have yellow, you have greens, you have paparazzi. Paparazzi is quite special because you have a cross between an orange, a red, and a pink. It's like the color of salmon. It's that beautiful salmon color. So this one is a newer design. Certificate of authenticity, absolutely. But also 30-day money-back guarantee and a huge discount on this one today. $1,839.99 is where it's listed at, but we're going to take a deep discount. We're going to go down to $1,379. $1,379 here. The breakdown. You have a minimum of 3.5 grams. Minimum of 3.5 grams of 10K yellow gold. So the paparachas, you have 16 paparachas that are 30 points. They're all 1.5 millimeter round cuts in the halo. The Turkizite is an 8 by 8 millimeter cushion. That alone is a 2.61 carat. And then you have the diamonds, 35 points of diamonds. So over 1/3 of a carat of diamonds on this one. Isn't that pretty? Let me kind of step back so you can see it from across the way, where it sits, how it sits. It is gorgeous. I mean, Turkizite is the way to go if you can get one. Natural color change Turkish diaspora. Natural color change Turkish diaspora. That's what it's called. Some people call it zoltanite. Some people call it Turkizite. It's the color change gemstone of the millennium, right? I mean, discovered and put out like around 2007. This is the way to go. If you can do it, do it. So we're talking you through the discount. Free shipping, 5-month payment plan, 25% discount. We have a bundle deal. We have a bundle deal, so I have the matching pendant to go with it. So with the bundle deals, you get the extra, you get the 25% off the pendant, 25% off the ring, and then 10% off the total. I'm just saying, like, if you're looking for, matchups, good pieces that go together, these are the exact same design. Exactly the same. You don't want to do one without the other. Not when there's this good of a deal. This one is discounted to $1,739.99. $1,739.99 minus the 25%. $1,304. $1,304. Incredible. I promise you this. You're just not going to be able to find these types of price points on a gemstone like this. It's just impossible. Most of the time when you're finding Turkizites, I can't speak for every jewelry store, but we've done quite a bit of research behind the scenes. Nobody can touch these price cuts. Look at how pretty. I would definitely, if I had this Turkizite set, I would have it on today. The paparazzi is a little bit of contrast between, the Turkizite color and that beautiful paparazzi. The diamonds here, you have the baguette and the round cut. Another way to, have contrasting, not colors in this case with the diamonds, because the diamonds are the exact same color, but the cut of the diamond on the outside is baguette versus, on the inner halo, you have the round cut. You see those baguettes up top? Boop, 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 boop. And then the ones right in the middle, those are round. So if we divide that by 5, because you have a 5-month payment plan available, you divide it by 5, $260 per month on the pendant. The pendant comes with the chain. This one does come with the chain, a 10K yellow gold chain. So I want to make sure, if you're just now tuning into the live stream, you're well aware of what's happening here at Shop LC. We've got sale pieces on Turkizite, natural color change Turkish diaspora, found one place in the world. It changes color. One of the only natural color change gems in the world, or really one of the only phenomenons in the world. And this is a gem that oftentimes when you see it in the settings, excuse me, it's going to be in 10K, 14K, 18K, and platinum because of how exclusive the gemstone is. So designers are not going to bother putting it in silver. We do, because we know that a lot of us love silver and it makes it much more affordable. We're a manufacturer first, so we think about the customer, the client. You guys are family. So we want to make sure there's something for everyone. But thousands of dollars for just a carat, carat and a half. This is not a carat, carat and a half. This is your center gem. We're talking, let me give you some carat weight here with the pendant. That's going to be a 2.6 carat center stone. And then you have the 29 points of Padparacha. So there's Padparacha, which is the sapphire, and then you have the diamonds. Carat weight in the diamonds, you have a combination. So I'm going to give you both. I'm going to give you what the baguettes are coming in at and what the round cuts are coming in at. So the diamond 32 rounds are 11 points. And then the taper baguettes, you have 16 of those. Those are coming in at 10 points. The chain that comes with it, 20 inches, 10K yellow gold, upgrade. Oh, you're going to be able to wear that chain with a lot of things too. Keep in mind you can switch that out and use it with other things. Nowadays, I'm scared to ask how much a yellow gold chain would cost you. 10K yellow gold chain is going to cost you quite a bit of money. So remember the bundle deal. So you get the 25% off the ring, the 25% off the pendant, and then you're going to get the 10% off the entire shopping cart. So with the two pieces, you're going to get $25 off each one. And then once you put it in the shopping cart, whatever that total is, you give it another 10% off. Boom, just like that, you're winning. You are definitely winning. Good night. These discounts are deep. All right. So now we go down in price. Now we bring in the DeJoy. We're bringing the heat, people. Got to make sure you've got options here. Because some of you love the idea of the natural color change Turkish diaspora, the gemstone that's only found in the Anatolia Mountains in Turkey. But many of you just don't want to spend the $1,400, $1,500 right now. I get it. I've got the perfect piece for you. And this is not, we're not cutting corners here. Look at the size of that one. And look at how elaborate. This is the lotus flower ring. Gosh, that's pretty. Sheesh. Every single bit of this ring. This is like the hottest piece I have. This is definitely one of the biggest values. Not just because of the price, but also the actual design itself. It's all about the design in this case. Oh my goodness. Look at this one. I cannot. You see all that ice? You see how frosty that is? So let's talk. Let's talk our way through it. Let me give you the breakdown. Sizes 6 through 10. Matching pendant to go with it. So this will be a bundle. Bundle deal. So with the ring, you have a 1.29 carat in the ring. Okay. And that's just the Turkizite. The 1.29 carat, ladies, look at this. The 1.29 carats is just in the gemstone in the middle, the Turkizite. That's gorgeous. It's 4.7 carats total weight. So the 58 yellow sapphires are there. They are present. That's the yellow gemstone you see along the edges here and in the gallery. Yellow sapphires. You also have zircon. So 58 yellow sapphires coming in at 1.1 carats. And then you have these 16 zircon coming in at 1.76 carats. You got a whole lot of carat weight here. This is nearly 5 carats of Turkizite, yellow sapphire, and zircon. All genuine gemstones. Turkizite, zircon, yellow sapphire. Zircon is not to be confused with cubic zirconia. Zircon is one of the oldest gemstones known to man. Natural crystal. Beautiful. Comes in different colors. We just hosted yesterday evening a blue zircon special that some of you may have missed out on. Incredible deals on zircon. They come in different colors. From Cambodia, you get a lot of this blue zircon, which is super, super beautiful. But the white zircon is oftentimes here used as an alternate for diamonds. Other places, they'll use zircon as well, but they'll charge you a small fortune for it. Here you have... The asking price is $399. I'm pretty sure with the 25% discount, you're going to get $100 off the price. Confirming you are. So the ring is actually $299.99 with the 25% discount. $299.99 with the 25% discount. Then you have the 5 month. Is it 5 months on this one?
Yes, 5 months.
5 month payment plan. Come on. So $60 per month to get this home. 30-day money back guarantee. Free shipping. And you also have this designed with other gemstones in the setting. So if you would prefer something different, make sure you check out our website. We have 2 other gemstones that are in this same style of setting. But right now we're focusing on Turkizite. Matching pendant to go with it. What does that look like, the matching pendant? Just that. It's the exact same setting. Exact same setting. From the side to the barrel, everything the same. Everything the same. Also listed at $399.99. And yes, it comes with the chain, so this one will be ready to rock and roll. Let me get you the... So free shipping, that payment plan option is going to be the same. So I like to kind of break this down for you so we're all on the same page. So $399 is what it's listed at, but for our live stream shoppers, you get the 25% discount, you get the free shipping, you get the 5 month payment plan, and you get a 30-day money back guarantee, right? So even the pendant is listed at $399, but you also get to apply the 25% discount. So both the ring and the pendant go down to $299 each instead of $399. When you add both of those items into the shopping cart, you get the extra 10% discount on top of it. So that, I mean, it's huge when you start, adding up the savings if you're interested in both pieces. Nice discount here. Everybody qualifies for the payment plan. Let me hold up the pendant so you have a chance to see how pretty that is. And I know during the live stream it's a bit tough to see. But if I step to the side, you get a closer look at the actual pendant right there. You got all of the trimmings. Everything that you want. Yellow sapphire, zircon, and Turkizite. This one is 2.65 carats total weight. And it is done in a two-tone fashion where the yellow sapphires are set. They added a little bit of that yellow gold finish, but that is iced out for rusty. People see you walk into a room with that on. All eyes on you. So discounts are stacked on top of each other. $299 for the pendant with chain, $299 for the ring. Put it in your shopping cart. You've got that extra 10% discount when you use the bundle deal discount. And if you have any questions about the discounts, make sure you chat with our personal shopper team. They're on standby. They got you. They can go ahead and apply all the discounts that you need to apply here in order to save the maximum amount of money. That's a beautiful ring. One of our best deals. One of our best deals during the live stream for sure. Next, we are going to keep moving. We've got a lot to show here. A lot of good deals to show. What number are we on?
We are on 13.
Shop 13. Shop 13. So what do I have left? I have a DeJoy piece coming up next that's going to be under 200. I have another pair of studs that will be coming up. Or did we do them already?
We did one more. Oh, we have one more. Yeah.
Oh, we have a pair of round cuts, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have another pair of studs coming up. Ooh! Let me tell you something. The studs are going to be under 100 and I think under 180. Oh my gosh. And then we have DeJoy. So okay, back to back. Let's do it. Let's bring you the discounts. The DeJoy piece that's coming up next, I think you're going to love. Crisscross design. The crisscross design here is quite special because gotta move all of this out of my way. Okay. Clear. I can't stand clutter. I apologize. Live stream cleanup on aisle 1. Got to make sure. All right, so let's grab it. This one. So this one is $199 plus a 25% discount. $199 plus a 25% discount. So you've got the free shipping. You have the 5-month payment plan. Oh, wait till I give you the 25%. Yes! $150 for a Turkizite AAA. Let's give you the breakdown on this one. You need to know this. One of the best deals of the show. The DeJoy pieces are just that. You know, you still get the top-notch quality Turkizite. It's in precious metal. You've got a lot of the zircon or the moissanite, or in some cases we do lab-grown diamonds as well. Either way, dainty, elegant. Gentlemen, if you're looking for something perfect for your sweetie pie, for your mom, for your sister, for your daughter, this is a great way to go. Price point is right, coming in at $150. You have the 5-month payment plan, which drops you down to $30 per month. 30-day money-back guarantee. You can't say we never gave you anything. We're hooking you up. And then, of course, you have the free shipping. Free shipping. The crisscross design here on the shank is, I think a lot of people are really going to love that. The femininity, the elegance, such a pretty piece. Such a pretty piece. And I love the round cut. It's got a crown setting there. Crown because you have the 6 prongs. Actually, you have 8 prongs. You have the 3 and 3 and then the 2. Ooh, that's nice. So you've got the 8 prongs around the actual gemstone itself. 30 zircons coming in at 27 points. They're all 1 millimeter. You want to talk about perfection. Ay, ay, ay. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So if you're interested in one of the lower price point items but wanted to get a AAA, top-notch quality, remember the gemstones are graded. Not everybody grades gems, but we do. We're a manufacturer, so we do a lot of grading. Grading is based on the color, the clarity, the eye clean nature of the gemstone. Grading starts at 1A, AA, AAA, and then quad A. This is going to be a AAA. So you're there, top-notch quality. Higher end, for sure. So with the budget payment option, you are only spending $30 today. And I apologize, can you go back to that? I was going to give you the millimeter size, but I got caught up. So, So 6 millimeter round cut is what the Turkizite is. You have a 1.03 carat AAA, so nice size. And then you have the 30 zircons, as I mentioned, which are coming in at 27 points. It really is a great piece to get for a loved one. These types of price points are perfect for all occasions. Birthday, graduation. You know, you just want to get something lovely for the holiday season. Start planning now. Use the budget payment option. Amazing at $150. Plus, you have the 30-day money-back guarantee, 5-month payment plan, and the free shipping. The budget payment option is a 5 month, so that takes it down to about $30 per month if you're interested. Yay! Love it! All right, coming up next, we're moving on to the studs. Affordable studs, Turkizite. If you have a Turkizite piece in your collection already, this is what you were waiting for. Maybe a pair of studs, a nice pendant. We aired all the pendants. We had some in gold, some in precious metal. Make sure you check them out on our website. The live TV tab, the live streaming tab is going to take you to the items we have aired so far. So you go to shoplc.com and hit that live streaming tab. That'll open you up to all the items that we have or have not even aired just yet. Everything that's right here I haven't talked about is on our live streaming tab right now. All you have to do is go to shoplc.com, hit the live streaming tab. You don't have to wait for me to bring these items forward. They're already listed with all the details. But I'm going to move pretty quickly since I only have 25 minutes left in the show. That's it. Stick around. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. You're going to be glad that you did, especially with this one right here. This one right here. That's the largest in the live stream. Actually, all of these are the largest. We've saved all the last ones here for last. You know when they say they save the best for last? Literally. That's happening today. All right, so the studs. Let me give you something special during the live stream I think you're going to enjoy. The studs here are crown set. Let me discount them a little more here. Let's do them for $199.99 and give you the 25%, taking you down to $150. Just like the ring was. And is this a bundle deal?
It is, but I don't think we have this. Oh, no, we do.
We did the pendant, right?
Yeah. No, we haven't done pendant yet, no.
No, we haven't?
We did the ring first.
Oh, here's the pendant.
Yeah.
So the earrings are Good night. Ladies with curly hair, you know what this is. Good night. Okay, so we did we're doing the earrings. We're going to do the bundle deal with the pendant. Bundle deal with the pendant. So both pieces are listed at $199.99. With the 25% discount, takes you down to $150 for the earrings, $150 for the pendant with chain. But in addition to that, you get the bundle. So you get another 10% off if you get both pieces. So it is an option, which I always recommend you take advantage of because the deals are that good. I mean, might as well save more money. You're going to end up getting these Turkizite pieces and thinking to yourself, I wish I would have gotten more pieces to go with it. Bam, look how pretty those are. Now, millimeter size on the gemstones. Let's give you the breakdown. Let's talk about it. We'll start with the earrings or the pendant. The pendant, we're at 1.05 carats in the pendant. That's just the Turkizite. That's a 6 millimeter Turkizite. The setting is just like the rest. You have the 3, 6. So you have the 8 prongs, very nicely set here. Let me put it down this way. That's a really nice setting. You have the 10 zircons coming in at 10 points. Each one is a point apiece. 4.87 grams. And this is almost like an octillion cut. Best way to describe it. Because of the way they facet the gemstone. Super unique. The prong setting is like a crown for the Turkizite, as it should be. So $149 for the earrings. $149 for the pendant with chain. You get a discount. Now with the $149, obviously you've got that budget payment option. Is it 5 months?
Yes.
So you're at $30 per month. $30 per month, which I highly recommend you take advantage of. take advantage of the payment plan option. It is available for you to take advantage of. No credit check, no interest payments. Just take it home, pay the $30, get it home so you can touch it, feel it, see it. Make sure you love the gemstone. Make sure you love the setting. And then you have your 30 days, right? So you can send it back if you're not happy with it. But both of those pieces are the bundle deal. The earrings and the pendant with chain, that's how you get the extra 10%. When you hear the word bundle, that's more savings. The more you buy, the more you save. So I'm always trying to, nudge you in the right direction. Obviously, it's a decision you have to make. But when you get that extra discount and you put it in the shopping cart, I think you're going to love us for it. And then you can always send it back if you're not happy with it. What I don't want is for you not to be, happy with me and say, why in the world, Jessica, did you not tell me that there was a bundle deal involved? So I'm here for the bundle deals. Bundle!
We got about 4 items left, 30 minutes.
Okay. All right, so here we go. Now, I have one more DJoy piece, which is in precious metal. And then I have the other 3 are Luxodal. The ring I have is in 14K. The bracelet I have is in 10K. And then the last ring is in 10K. Did I do this ring? This round cut?
No.
It's up here.
Oh, that's the one that we were saying that was sold out.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Okay, very good. What number was that?
That was number
5?
Oh, yeah, 5, yeah.
Okay. All right, grand finale. But this is a good, grand finales are usually really good. At least in my experience. So let's do it. Let's bring out an antique style, the perfect DJoy piece. This one has look at this design. Look at that design. 18K vermeil, yellow gold over sterling. That's 2.15 carats. 2.15. No compromising. The size of the settings here are just, they're huge. Remember when you're online shopping with us and you're looking at each individual piece, all of the stats, all the details are on our website. So you have an opportunity to really kind of go through each one to see which one you're going to love, which one you want to take home. Please make sure you're taking advantage of that. You're able to see it, work your way through it. If you have any questions, our personal shopper team is on standby. Number, we're going to put it up now, real quick. Triple eight. See if I can bring that up in case you guys want to take a snapshot of that. There it is. 888-835-2237. 888-835-2237. Now, the reason why I'm putting that number up is because they are in charge of the live stream shows. What you see during the live stream is different from the live TV show. And what you see during the live stream is only available at those price cut, at that price cut for 48 hours, right, DJ? 48?
Yes.
Okay. That's why I always recommend that you lock in on the price. When you see it, you love it, lock it in. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can always send it back to us. Okay. What do we have? So the detail here, I just wanted to give some stats. So the stats is there a bundle?
Yeah, but we don't have
We don't have the bundle, but there is a bundle?
Yeah.
They'll have to check that out. So this one is $339.99. You get the 25% off. $339.99 minus the 25%. That's going to put you at $254.99. Perfect. So this one features an 8x6 millimeter Turkizite gemstone. 8x6. You have the 88 moissanites coming in at just over 67, well, right, it's just under 70 points, 69 points of moissanite. And you see the fleur-de-lis design on the top and the bottom? Oh, it's on all four sides, actually. So this is the Royal Flourish Ring. Royal Flourish Ring. You can actually wear this on any finger. Any finger. I don't care what finger you decide to wear it on. It's going to show up and be just a va-va-va-voom-skis. That's a beauty. And what you're getting here for the price, because I've actually purchased quite a bit of costume jewelry prior to my life here at Shop LC. I've always been a fan of costume jewelry just simply because of how much more affordable it is. But now I don't settle for less, right? I mean, I still do costume jewelry. We have it here at Shop LC. It's a different price point. But I like to have, you know, the option of getting the genuine gemstones, the rare and exotic, and the collectibles, which is exactly what you're getting here. Natural color change Turkish diaspora, also known as Turkizite, also known as zoltanite. This is a gem that has the ability to change color. First put out in the market in 2007, and it's, you know, it's been a wrap since then. A lot of high-end luxury brands have the Turkizite in their collection. They'll charge you for a 1.5 like this. In gold is more than likely going to be about $5,000. In silver, you're probably going to pay about $2,000. This one is $254.99 on sale with a 5-month payment plan. You're paying $51 per month if you're interested. That's right, I said it. $51 per month. That's it. That's all you're paying. And that's if you use the budget payment option. Obviously, you have to use the budget pay. How do you use it? You just choose the option. There's nothing that you have to do extra. I think sometimes when they think payment plan, at least in my mind, I think, okay, credit check, interest payments, you know, how many months do I have? Not the case here, right? You're always looking for that deal where you have 0%. This is the 0%. No interest, no credit check, all that good stuff. 30-day money-back guarantee. Free shipping attached to this one. Your final price on this with the discount, the 25%, is going to be $254.99. So we'll round up $256. $256. And then with your with the sizes that are listed, the good news is you have sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 that are listed. So all of those sizes are available in this particular style. And it's so pretty. It's such a beauty. It is such a beauty. I feel like it has an old world feel to it. It has like this antique look to it. Really pretty. That's the last of our DeJoy pieces. And DeJoy, remember, is going to be our 925 sterling silver collection. If you're interested in any of those, you can go back to the website to take advantage. You're going to hit the live streaming tab to get your hands on any of the pieces we've aired. 48 hours you have to lock in at that price cut we were able to give you. And you also have the option of budget pay as well as 30-day money-back guarantee and the, what else? Free shipping. All that is included. Now, we're going to feature 2 Luxotto pieces. The pear cut is 14K. The Asher cut is 10K. And then the bracelet is also going to be a 10 carat, which is nice because on the wrist, remember your 10K yellow gold is your workhorse. 10K yellow gold is your workhorse. So 10K is where you're able to, for me personally, I like my bracelets in 10K because I am, you know, I've got things on my wrist and oftentimes I may be, you know, on the go and boom, I'll hit it and scrape it and scratch it. But with 10K, you don't have to worry about any scraping or scratching. So we're going to do the bracelet here in just a moment. I feel like the superstar of the show is this one here. That's the largest of all of our Turkizite pieces in the entire show. 12 by 8 millimeter, 3.83 carat, 3.83. You have 52 points of diamonds. That's beautiful. Pear cut, massive. Your total weight here is 4.15 carats. The gram weight in the size 5 starts at, let me see here, 4.65 grams. Now this one is on clearance. It is a final sale. No 30-day money-back guarantee on our clearance items, but we're about to discount this one way low. The asking price is $2,351.99, but that's not your final price. Because it's on clearance, we're going to also give you a 25% discount on top of it. What in the world? 235,199 minus 25%. So we're at $1,763 for the largest in the show. For the largest in the show. Whew. It's in 14K yellow gold. You have the diamonds. Perfect, perfect, perfect on so many levels. Some of you prefer your 14K over 10K. Some of you, it doesn't matter as long as you're getting the best value possible. The difference between the two would be the purity in the gold. With your 10K, you have less than 50% pure gold. With your 14K, you're just over 50% pure gold. Okay? So your diamonds here are super unique too. Let me give you the breakdown on each of your pieces or the parts to your piece. So the center stone is that 3.63 carat, which is here. That's going to be your 12 by 8 millimeter. I love the princess cut diamonds. You see the lone diamond here? You have one on each side. Those are princess cut. They're 4 points apiece, 8 points total between the two of them. And then you have the 57 additional round cut diamonds coming in at 44 points. 57 additional diamonds coming in at 44 points. You get the AGI certificate, which is your report card. It comes with the retail replacement. Guess how much? $8,000. $8,000 retail replacement card. Now with this, a lot of people that shop with us on a regular basis have a local jeweler that they take their pieces to get them reappraised. You never want to give them the AGI certificate. This is from another source, right? So give them the piece and let them know you're interested in getting a replacement value. You want to get it appraised. Let them appraise it, give you another card separately to this one. And now you have two different appraisals. Usually they're going to appraise it much higher than the retail replacement value comes in on the AGI card, which in this case you get with your purchase. So you don't have to do it. You can or you don't have to, right? Because you already have one. But it's always nice to see how much higher it comes in at with other companies, other entities. So this one is on sale for 48 hours. It is a clearance. So without the discount during the live stream, your clearance price is going to be $2,351, which is a steal. If you look for turkisites that are anywhere between the 2 to 4 carats, you're going to find that those turkisites are going to cost you well over $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. So to be able to get it at $2,351 is fantastic already. But in addition to that, you're going to get the 25% discount on top of it because you're watching during the live stream. So we're going to hook you up with another discount on top of that. And that's where you get the two. So we're going to take it from $235,199 to $1,763.99. We'll divide that by 5. That puts you at $352.80 per month. $352.80 per month. 30-day money-back guarantee. I'm telling you, when you get this one home, you're going to be glad that you did it. We have a lot of sizes listed. I don't believe we have the larger sizes. I think it goes up to size 9 if I'm not mistaken. So you'll have to check that out. Get your questions answered from our customer care team. They'll be more than happy to assist. But it's our personal shopper team that is available to help you with applying discounts, etc., etc., etc. Okay? Bracelet coming up. Bracelet is up next. There's the number to the personal shopper team. I like to move out of the way when we put that up so you can see it, lock it in. And we're down to the wire here. The next bracelet is a clearance item too. This one features the trillion cut. Okay? This is going to feature your trillion cut. Big fan of the trillion. Big fan of the trillion. Wow, 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 wow. So this is one of those bracelets that we made. It's an upgraded version of a bangle. That's for sure. Reason why I call it that is because when you look on the one side here, I've detached the actual latches from the side. But you have the, I'll show it to you from here, push down, pull back, release, hinge design. Locks right in place with or without the latches, but we've added the 2 extra latches for security. Just that. Make sure that's nice and secure. So I'm going to lift it up again on both sides. And then once it's apart, you can't pull it apart until you push this part. There's like a little latch that releases it from the other side. I'm going to bring it around, put it on my wrist, and I'm hoping that you take advantage of this one. This one's a really big deal. The clearance price without the discount that I'm going to offer you through the live stream is $2,701, or 11 rather. $2,711. But because it's on clearance and it's available during our live stream, we're going to do $2,711.49 minus the 25%. That puts you at $2,036 for this one. It's 11 grams of 10K yellow gold. 11 grams. And you have the 7, 7.5, and the 8-inch available. So we do bangle bracelets, not just one size, but we do bangle bracelets in different sizes so that the bangle fits you properly. Can't tell you many times I've seen bangle bracelets that I put on and they're just huge. They're too big. I'm swimming in it. So this one comes in 7-inch, 7.5, and 8-inch. You're able to get your size in either way. You can open it all the way up to wrap it around the wrist without having to be concerned about trying to get it over the knuckle. Because that tends to be an issue for a lot of us. You're trying to take it off, you can't get it over this knuckle area. You're trying to put it on, you can't get it over the knuckle area. So in this case, you're just going to remove the latches. You're going to push down, pull back, done. Opens all the way up. Now you're able to wrap it nicely around the wrist without ruining the shape. It retains its shape, obviously, and voila. Perfect. Now, let's talk about that trillion cut for just a moment. If you want to know what the carat weight is on everything, let me give you that. The 2.83 carat is right in the center. That's a 9 millimeter trillion. 9 millimeter trillion cut. And then you have the 24 diamonds coming in at 27 points. Classic. 11 grams of gold, 10K yellow gold, that's minimum. Obviously, if you get a larger size, it's going to go up from there. But the gram weight is perfect. Perfect on this one. It's got some good weight to it, but it's not overdone. Not overdone. And also the measurement on the gemstone. The measurement on the gemstone is 9 millimeter, but the carat weight on the gemstone is what gets me. You have almost 3 carats. With that extra discount, putting you just under the 2,100, because right now it's listed on clearance for $2,711.49. With the 25% discount you get during the live stream, you're now at $2,033.61. It is a final sale. The 2 items that are final sale are the pear cut and this one here. I'm not too sure if the last one is a final sale as well. We're going to double check on that. We'll go ahead and load that up, see what's up, and see. Thank you all so much for watching the live stream. I know you have many options when you're, searching and scrolling. So I'm really glad that you stopped by today. If you missed any of this show, you can always go back to the live streaming section on our website to take a look at the show. You don't even have to watch the entire show. As soon as you load it up, on this side, you're going to have a list of items that we aired with the price cuts. Make sure you're taking advantage of that. Don't forget, you get the extra 25% off with the Live 25 coupon code, free shipping and handling, budget pay, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you definitely, aside from the clearance items, these last three that we featured, we did the pear cut clearance, the bangle bracelet clearance, trilliant cut, and then this one right here. Also a clearance item. Ooh, but this is, wow, this is a square cut. But look at the way they set it. I love this one. This is gorgeous. They set it like a diamond. See the way they turned it? They set it at a diagonal, like an angle. So, guess how much this one is? This one is my grand finale. Clearance price without the extra discount right now. You get it today without the extra discount. It's $1,851. You get a discount, though, for the live stream. $1,851.99 minus the 25%. That puts you at $1,388 for a 10K yellow gold setting. G to H color diamonds, SI, or I2 rather. And then you also have the 5-month payment plan. So that's going to put you at, $277.80 per month. $277.80. Now let's give the breakdown here because this is important. This is where it gets really, really, really good. Oh my gosh. Retail replacement value on this one, $6,500. Retail replacement value, $6,500 on that. Boom, boom. You get that with your purchase. Also the certificate of authenticity with all the stats, all the details, which are already on the card. But it's a nice little, added little gift that you give to yourself or to somebody else, or if you're reselling, that's what you're going to present to the purchaser. Authenticity cards. Everything that you need to know about that particular piece is on the authenticity card, whether you get the certificate. Some of the pieces here at Shop LC, Luxotto, Ileana, or Rhapsody will be appraised through the AGI. So you might get an extra certificate. Oftentimes it will say it on our website, and then we also have a picture of the certificate so you can see the replacement value if you want to take a closer look at that. So that information is available on our website. But this one is a final sale. No money back guarantee. We're at $277.80 per month, so you're saving the maximum amount of money. And this is a 5-star rated. This one, if you don't mind, let's go into the reviews so we can kind of share that information before I wrap it up. And we get a lot of sizes in this style. So Deborah P. on our website says, absolutely perfect, exclamation point. She says, wow, my most beautiful ring in my collection. Fantastic cut and gorgeous. Turkizite stone is great. Big size, great price. As always, from Shop LC. Love, love, love. That is from Deborah. We have one of our regular shoppers, not just on the TV show, but also she tunes into our live streams, Noreen. She also wrote a testimonial on this one. She said, new gem love. Best part of buying from Shop LC is the information and the details on the gems and the mines. Friends are always asking me about what I'm wearing when they see a new gem, and it's fun to tell them about it. That is from Noreen, and she's referring to this particular piece as well as her experience here at Shop LC. We hope that you become a part of the family eventually. Because once you start shopping with us, you're going to realize I cannot find not only the beautiful designs that we offer here at Shop LC anywhere else on planet Earth, but more importantly, the price cuts, right? Shopping directly with the manufacturer is factory direct, true factory direct opportunity. It's factory to consumer, which we don't consider you a consumer. We consider you like family. You guys are getting some of the deepest discounts I've ever experienced. Even when you know somebody in the business and they tell you they're going to give you a discount, you're like, oh, okay. And then depending on the gemstone, the setting, and the designer, you're still paying top dollar, right? I mean, it's nice. You appreciate the discount, but at the end of the day, when you're dealing with a gem like Turkizite, it can be very expensive. It will be outside of Shop LC. And so that's the reason why we invite you to join the family. It costs you nothing. It's free and easy to get registered with us. You can do it on our website. You can do it by calling the 888 number. Talk to the personal shopper team. Anything that you're interested in, you can find on our website. Please make sure you take advantage of our payment plan option. No credit check, no interest payments, and you have the 30-day money-back guarantee, as well as free shipping when you buy during the live stream. If you're on our website, you spend $50 or more, you still get free shipping and handling. So there are a lot of perks to shopping with us. And I think the number one perk, in my opinion, is the fact that you have the opportunity to take advantage of next level gemstones like Turkizite, Tanzanite, Kunzite, Morganite, all the ites, rubellite, at the most affordable price point possible. I'll be honest with you, if it was not for Shop LC, I would not have the extensive collection that I have today. Okay, most of my gemstones, I'm a bargain shopper, so I'm all about costume jewelry. These are not gold, these are costume. This is not gold, this is costume. So I do rock nice costume jewelry, but what's beautiful about Shop LC is that they kind of open your world up to rare and exotics, and we make them affordable. So you have to check them out. Head to the website if you can. Start looking for gemstones that you've always wanted and see what's out there on our website. Take advantage of some of the coupons. If you are a new customer, we offer you a coupon. And if you have any questions, we have a team of people that you can always contact. Personal shopper here for the live stream. And then we have our regular 888 number that you can dial. If you're interested in chatting with our customer care team, they'll be more than happy to assist you on whatever else we have on our catalog, as well as our live TV show. I usually host on the live TV show. I do these live streams every Tuesday from 2 to 4. So if you have a chance, join me for that on Tuesdays. If not, Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays, I am your 4 to 6, 8 to 11 p.m. Central Time host. I'd love for you to join me on that side because we've got some really great stuff for you to take advantage of. With that said, you can find me on social media. My name is Jessica Maldonado, Jessica.Maldonado L on Instagram, and Jessica Maldonado L on Facebook as well. It's been such a pleasure hanging out with you. Thank you so much for watching. You've got to lock in on these price cuts, 48 hours of the discount or 48 hours for the discount to be activated. Good luck. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. God bless. Mwah.